I wasn't going to speak on it, but I got to speak on this black men not going to college thing because y'all takes is driving me crazy. It's only one reason why the black men who aren't going to college aren't going to college. It's because they don't want to. We have the autonomy to make life choices that are not based off of other people's value systems. So if those black men don't value college, that is their prerogative. This reminds me of a report that came out a year or two ago that says single black women were buying homes at much higher rates than single black men. And everybody was saying that was a problem. And the single black men were saying, as a single man, I don't need or want to buy a home. So we make choices based off of our own values. Now I want to go a little deeper because y'all keep making it seem like if black men don't go to college, they're missing out on.
So a lot of people are talking about black men and their experiences in school and why it is that they don't want to go to college. But what a lot of people are missing is kind of like the uphill battle that school is for black men, like in general. As like a kid, there's all this attention on you, um, from the point that you walk into like kindergarten up until the point that you graduate high school. They don't treat you like the normal kid. They always have like an extra pair of eyes on you, and they're always monitoring what you're doing. So a lot of the times it feels like you're being singled out for shit that like doesn't feel like you need to be singled out for. It almost feels like you're being picked on. And now that I'm older, I'm thinking about a lot of the interactions that I had with my previous teachers, and there's only a handful of them that were actually there to teach me and not there to just kind of pick on me, right? For instance, in sixth grade, when I had just moved to this new middle school, for one, everyone who knows me, I'm super passionate about science and science-related topics, right? And I was in this science class, and I was a bit enthusiastic about the science class, so I was answering a lot of questions, raising my hand, and X, Y, Z. Like, I was just having fun. It was a good time. It was a good learning experience for me. But the teacher, and she was white, didn't like that I was super enthusiastic about the science class for whatever reason. She would always make sly comments and say, like, give the other kids a chance. But it's like, if the other kids aren't raising their hand, it has nothing to do with me, right? Parent-teacher conference rolls around, and my father, mind you, he's a Nigerian man. My father is sitting next to me. She looks him dead in his shit and says,
"Yeah, I think your son is a bit too enthusiastic to the point where it's detracting from the other kids."
my father, like, loses his shit, right? And he's going in on her. He's like, why are you trying to discourage my son on a topic that he feverishly enjoys? Why are you taking away the enjoyment out of his learning? He's like, did you think I was going to agree with you? Because other students aren't participating in your class, you're going to single out my son because he actually wants to move your lesson plan along, right? Mind you, we're still in front of this lady, right? So he looks at me and he says, no matter what you do, don't let anyone ever take away your enjoyment and your confidence in your learning.
I'm gonna just keep it real with you lot today, bro. If you don't have a clue what you want to do with your life, yeah, let me tell you guys something. If you don't have a clue what you want to do with your life, yeah, don't go to university, bro. Alright, don't go to university. Now, a lot of you might be like, what? Nah, uni is the best years of your life, it's the best experience, blah, blah, blah. Oh, look at this guy, he's only working in the warehouse, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you lot something. Let me tell you, man, something. I've been working this warehouse, yeah, for about a year, just under 2 years, right? And in that 2 years, I managed to pack my car. I managed to save up a lot of money to where if I wanted to move out of my mom's house today, I could, and I've been living comfortably for time. Even if I stopped working this job, I could be living for 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, almost a year comfortably, bro. No stress. That's because I grinded away and I stacked up whilst other people were, just splurging their money on bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people will look down upon jobs like working in a warehouse and shit like that. Oh, it's slavery, it's this, it's that. Bro, all this shit is lazy motherfuckers telling you lot to wait they just want to party, right? The uni life, bro. Oh yeah, all you do is go lectures, wait for your finance to come in, you know what I'm saying? And just you can party all the time, right? You go all the things there, life is more exciting there, right? It's the best years of your life. Why is there a lot of these men that get their degrees don't even use their degrees? That's a question I've got for you lot. Don't get it twisted. If you know you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, engineer, or something which actually makes sense for you to go to uni, listen, I am never going to tell you don't go to university. The craziest thing here is we all get brainwashed into thinking, oh yeah, the only way for you to be successful is for you to go to university, fam. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted, like I was saying. Unless you're you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, something which actually makes sense, it doesn't actually make sense for you to go to university. You feel what I'm saying? If the thing you're trying to go into uni for is not in demand, first of all, and second of all, it's not got that much opportunity for you to move up and make serious peace. I'm talking 6 figures plus, right? What are you doing it for? What are you doing marine biology for? What are you doing musical chemistry for? What the fuck even is musical chemistry, bro? You get what I mean? Half these courses you're gonna leave you in debt, to where you've got to pay this debt off, right? And you're in a dead end job because you hate the fucking course that you did because you didn't know what the fuck you want to do. As opposed to if you really think about it, you work a job that you hate, right? After you finish school. Let's say you finish college. You work a job that you hate for a couple of years. You save up your money. Now you've got options because now you can actually work on your passion full time because you've saved up all this money from the thing, right? Given that you don't do, some dumb shit and you've got to pay off some debts and shit like that, right? Just think about it, man, for real. I'm not hating on the man them in uni, innit? But I'm just saying, if you've got no clue what you want to do in uni, personally, bro, I wouldn't do it, fam. And just to leave it off here, I had the opportunity to go to university. I could have done electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, or biomedical science. You know what I'm saying? That was the first one I was going to do. And then my mom convinced me, like, why do you want to do biomedical science? What the fuck even is that? You know what I'm saying? Looked into it, dead end job. Like, when I say dead end, I mean I make the same amount of money I make here as a biomedical scientist. So what the hell does that tell you? No qualifications for this job, and then you have to go for fucking 4 years in uni.
People keep asking why black men aren't going to college, but the real answer is it starts way before college is even an option. First of all, black men aren't a monolith. There are different types of boys being raised everywhere, every day. There's black boys in the suburbs, there's black boys in the hood, there's black boys in rural communities, there is rich black boys. They're not a monolith. We all have different situations, come from different backgrounds, different circumstances. So you have to really put it in perspective for each different black boy. From my perspective, I'm from the hood. I'm coming from that perspective. I'm coming from the perspective of a single family household. I was raised by my grandmother. Um, that's my perspective. And coming from that perspective, you have to start looking at it when a boy is young. It starts before college is even a thought. Think about what he sees on TV every day from a young age, what he sees on social media every day. The entertainers, the rappers, the athletes, how they get the love, how they have the fame, they have the clout, what's glamorized in front of him. Those are the black successful people that he sees. That's what success looks like to him at a young age. That is his first impression of success. Then, when he cuts the TV off, he has to face reality. He's poor, he's living in poverty. Maybe the lights have been turned off more than once. Maybe his family is homeless, so they've been jumping from couch to couch. He saw his mom struggling every day. He saw her dodging bill collectors. He saw her struggling to get a job.